Good morning, traders. This is Alpha Fibonacci, developer of proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system with market prep for your trading day. This is Nasdaq weekly chart that identified many months in advance institutional correction. Intelligent trader understands with a single glimpse. Institutional traders taking profits off the table. On Nasdaq, we have 3-to-1 sellers versus buyers. So when you start with institutional correction and you understand quite well, today on February 24th, we have entirely different market conditions than we had on April 24th. April 24th, you had phenomenal institutional buy points. This is where trading is easy. This is where you're riding institutional power. As every single one of my traders starts as a hedge fund trader, as a $1 trillion trader. When you understand that market conditions today entirely different than 8 months ago, maybe 9 months, not sure how many months ago was April, you understand quite well. This morning we're dealing with retail brick wall to the downside, to the upside. Why is this such a powerful event? Intelligent trader understands buyers are weak, as I spelled out for the last 6 months. So when you're witnessing this and you understand how important this is, and you knew this hours and days in advance, no matter what retail chart you trade, you start trading markets as intelligent chess. You are no longer speculating, you're no longer gambling. Again, this was institutional chart, this was months of April, this was tariff war. Number one, you are not shorting into this level. Number two, you're extremely clear. Whatever happening in the economy, it's just noise, it's just gossip, it's just panic. Rules are met, take a trade. So if you traded 5 minutes in 2025, no matter what derivative you traded on any platform, on any time frame on Nasdaq, you are up 1,000 points plus. You are done with gambling, you are done with speculating, and you understand quite well. In the month of February, conditions are very different. Move continues down on Nasdaq. So if price continues crashing and selling off and rules are met, take a trade. For retail trader this morning, market oversold. We understand quite well. If you choose to utilize software to day trade futures for Ninja Trader 8, it comes with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. Scanner above, shorts already in a play. We're monitoring extremely important event on Nasdaq. Again, we knew extremely well before market open where shorts playing out from. When I worked in Johns Hopkins Psychiatry and Research, and I witnessed the power of colors on the human brain, this is the reason this level is so bright pink as you're witnessing playing out live. Again, identical level was a critical key brick wall to the upside in the month of April 2025. So if you're understanding the power of this and all that's playing out in front of you live, all you need is Fibonacci retracement tool. So if you're here from MetaStock event, can you use MetaStock charting? Of course you can. Can you use TradeStation? Can you use Thinkorswim? Absolutely. There is only one single requirement, Fibonacci retracement tool and proprietary Fibonacci levels. I do not use standard levels. I developed my own. There is only one standard level that I use as 0. So I'm very excited what playing out on Nasdaq, extremely excited. As intelligent trader knows, we're setting up for extremely powerful move next. Major news in 25 minutes on Nasdaq. So this is critical key event, and again, many months in advance you knew were to short institutional top on Nasdaq. And many months in advance you know. This is lifeline on Nasdaq, this level, 23,000. 23,000 is out, Nasdaq in free fall to 22,000 level. So my prop firm traders love trading Nasdaq. Zero reason for stress and pain. Very powerful, very volatile moves. All predictive, all proprietary, all rule-based. But if you decide to trade S&P, you will be tested to the core. But I love what S&P is doing this morning, because what S&P created yesterday was breathtaking and spectacular. And what S&P reminded to you again and again, when buyers are weak, you are not buying brick wall, correct? After all, it's a bold pink line that spelled out buyers are weak. That's where shorts came from. So S&P oversold. We're very excited on both before major news. As again and again. Identical levels that played out on every single retail chart on S&P where shorts came from, confirming buyers are weak, as every single bullish pullback being shorted again and again from proprietary Alpha Fibonacci brick wall spelled out hours and days in advance. On institutional chart, buy point on S&P, 5,000 level rules are met, take a trade. So if you traded 5 minutes in 2025 on S&P, you're extremely clear. 1,500 points on VOO, on S&P index fund, on LIPS, on multiple other derivatives. Since the month of April, you've been buying, not shorting the market, not anymore. S&P in massive correction, massive institutional correction. But the difference between S&P and Nasdaq, on S&P we have drastically less sellers than on Nasdaq. That's it. So whatever time frame you decide to trade, 100,000% is your choice, is your personal decision. Every single strategy I've ever developed since 2004 applies to every instrument, every time frame, and can be traded on every platform. The only thing you ever need is Fibonacci retracement tool and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci strategies. So what S&P is doing already right now is extremely excited. Why? Because this is the reason I named this level reversal zone, as you will witness next. On S&P, on oil, on gold, on Amazon, on Nvidia, on Tesla, on any instrument you will ever choose to trade, identical rules apply. Only difference, risk management and trade hold time. Did we know or did we know that buyers will step in from this level? Of course, absolutely. Absolutely no guesswork. None is present. Bullish rally picking up this team. So if you understand the power of this, and you understand that where S&P right now to the upside is the top of institutional rally, but you don't have to wait weeks to see the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system. And you know, many hours in advance, what will play out at this level will define S&P for days to come. If buyers are weak, market will crash from this level again. So this is a critical key moment playing out in front of you live. Again, no software on this chart, none is present. But if I bring the software to your attention, what did the intelligent trade on you? After all, it's a bold green zone, correct? How simple can trading be? Can you obey the green zone? Can you stay in your lane? Can you drive the car and hit the brakes? It's identical part of your brain that you use when you trade. When you drive the car, when you play chess, when you play checkers. That's it. Software for Ninja Trader 8 to trade futures, absolutely optional and available to you. No software playing out across the world, from London to Dubai to Saudi, to New Jersey to Chicago, to any chart, any instrument, any platform. So we're monitoring very, very carefully this level and this level to follow. We're very excited what S&P have done, studying in flawless, phenomenal formations across multiple charts. This is a moment trader identifies and decides the chart appropriate for trader to trade. Being follower and day trading never ever works, but your works is your limitless brain. So if you're done being brainwashed that trading is difficult, trading is painful, it's no longer the truth if you're trading predictive, proprietary, precise, rule-based Alpha Fibonacci system. Again, reflect on that. Hours and days in advance you knew where to buy the market from. Played out flawlessly yesterday, playing out in front of you right now. Yesterday buyers are weak, market crashed in European session. We knew absolutely not to short into this level. We knew that this is where shorts exiting positions, not entering positions. Are we clear? That's it. Pure and simple. This is what played out an hour before market open. Again, I can project software on any chart I choose. 100,000% your personal decision, the chart you trade. I chose to project software on 1 minute chart. This is simplicity and purity. Bold green zone with reversal zone. Look to buy. Rules are met. Take a trade. Are you surprised where S&P collapsed from? After all, it reached reversal zone to the upside. So if you would like to trade with software to day trade futures for Ninja Trader 8, this is a software. It's a lifetime software for Ninja Trader 8 platform. So again, no software on this chart, none is present. If you are not on Ninja Trader 8, zero reason to be upset. As traders all over the world trading on platforms I never, ever heard of. It's never a requirement to trade with software. Zero zilch. So when market picking up this steam and we knew where bullish rally will come from, all the stress, all the pain goes away. In the course you learn the importance of this level. And again, all playing out in front of you live. On a day trading chart, but identical level was a critical key buy point for intelligent trader when tariff war was raging. Zero reason to short into this level, only reason to buy from. Rules are met, take a trade. So you make a personal decision if you want to use a system long term or if you want to day trade. You can do both. Vicious buying is on S&P and Nasdaq this morning. Intelligent trader very clear and witnessing this. I'm getting massive alerts with the software. Massive. This is a moment intelligent trader chooses the trade to take. On Nasdaq, we're witnessing buyers picking up this steam. Bold pink line is out, this level to follow. Please do not forget we have major news in 15 minutes. Again, entirely different charts on S&P versus Nasdaq. Converting Nasdaq to 5, to 3, to any chart you choose to trade. Vicious, spectacular buying is on. No more weakness this morning. Again, absolutely no software on this chart, none is present. I choose to convert software to 1 minute chart. As again, simplicity is in front of you. Can you stay in your lane when you drive a car? Can you obey the green and the red line? That's it, pure and simple. RZ means reversal zone. Choose the chart and time frame. appropriate for you and your risk management. But again, if you are not on NinjaTrader 8, software is never ever a requirement to trade proprietary Alpha Fibonacci system. JP Morgan traders trading my system. Traders, children of my students trading my system on platforms I never even heard of. So again, Nasdaq Mega Power reached critical key target. S&P still sitting at the bold pink line. Vicious buying is on. There is no more weakness. None is present. Choice is yours on the chart you want to trade. So if you understand the mega power of buying the bottom and selling the top, that's what Alpha Fibonacci system is all about. And again, you knew on retail chart hours and days in advance where the retail bottom is. Again, there is no more weakness. It's a vicious, spectacular rally on both S&P and Nasdaq. That's it. Bold pink line is out on S&P, bold pink line is out on Nasdaq. We're heading drastically higher. How to trade this? You learn in the course. Your stop is placed outside of your entry. Stops are very precise, very strategic. All in live classes, videos and modules. So again, we knew far in advance we're expecting the pullback on both S&P and Nasdaq. Software is spelling out very clearly. You know where your stop zone is. In the course you learn the rules. I was teaching yesterday as I devote Mondays to my students. So when market will slow down outside of the major news, we'll go to stocks, to forex, to crypto. Did we know or did we not to expect the pullback? Of course, pure and simple. And again, if price collapses completely for retail trader, it's a gift and a stunning reminder when you're trading a small lot where to exit the position. So when you look at this chart, as it is 4 years since the start of catastrophic, horrific war in Ukraine, this was euro at the bottom, 4 months after the start of the war. I always encourage my students to backtest system going back many years. Has anyone seen good news in Europe? Please tell me. Middle East war continues, euro doubled, correct? All playing out in front of you live. So if you day trade forex, as so many of our traders do, you understand and see euro came to the top and stuck in major correction. Finally. War is worse than ever. Absolutely no progress in peace talks, correct? But has anyone expected catastrophic crash on Bitcoin? It continues with vengeance. Are you trading on gossip and noise? Or are you using your limitless brain? Intelligent trader understands that the bold pink line remains intact. Absolutely no institutional buyers on this chart. That's it. Pure and simple. So the S&P and Nasdaq, intelligent trader understand and does not touch because major news is next. And no one is taking position into major news unless you're trading multiple contracts. Unless you're scaling out from your position, again, pay attention to the structure. Critical key brick wall on both. Converting to multiple different charts. Intelligent trader understands if we're stuck between these two levels, bearish pullback is weak. For retail trader, it's not a good news. It's a bad news. Means market will become unpredictable. So while we're waiting on major news, it's another 8 minutes left Let's walk to other charts, shall we? Because everyone who trades on gossip on Bitcoin, ouch, it's never a good idea. Do you remember the power of this level? Do you remember how critical this level is? My students knew in the month of April. April was a dream for intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader who knew to buy, not to short Bitcoin. This was Bitcoin on April 7th. Rules are met, take a trade. Again, does this look familiar? Please tell me. Isn't it the exact same thing that playing out in front of you right now to the tick across multiple charts, multiple time frames, on S&P and Nasdaq, of course. As again and again and again, every single strategy I developed in the last 22 years applies to every instrument, every time frame, and can be traded on every platform. So we're crashing completely all the way back down to 68.40. For retail trader, it's a dream. But if we're stuck at this level, it's pain that intelligent trader avoids. So as we're waiting for major news, take a look again and again and again. Are you done trading on gossip and noise? Did you know where to exit your long position? Here comes catastrophic crash and a stunning reminder. When you stop listening to gossip and hype and noise, when you stop stressing out, when you start using your limitless brain, the sky's at the limit. Because if children of my students can trade this, anyone can. This is where Bitcoin collapsed from, correct? This time around, catastrophic crash is here. Absolutely no buyers at this level. Collapse on Bitcoin from 120,000 until where is Bitcoin now? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Almost 50% collapse? Have you learned your lesson? Are you done listening to hype and noise? As I said, for the last 15 years, Bitcoin will keep swinging between 24 to 86%. If 50,000 is out, Bitcoin in free fall, 86%. Have you shorted Bitcoin from reversal zone, or have you been listening to gossip and noise? Are you done listening to that? Biggest hyper on Wall Street keeps losing billions of dollars every single day. 14 billion. Here's another one. They're still on CNBC hyping Bitcoin while they're losing someone else's money. So if you're done with gossip and you're done with noise and you understand that traders all over the world trading proprietary system and fathers bringing their children and husbands bringing their wives, this is what's proven. This is what's proprietary. As I will show you photos, how children of my students, how beginner traders trading with proprietary rules, all that playing out in front of you live. In the next 3 minutes, we will witness major news on S&P and Nasdaq. But as you're witnessing time and time again, you can trade the system on Tesla. My favorite chart of all times, as Tesla were burned. But Alpha Fibonacci system spelled out, buy Tesla. Do not short into reversal zone. This was month of April on Tesla. Rules are met, take a trade. But hold on 1 second. This is exact same event as in month of April on Tesla, as Tesla more than doubled in value, as just played out in front of you on S&P. So when you can trade one, you can trade them all with proprietary rules on any platform you choose. All I need is your limitless brain and Fibonacci retracement tool. But if 12-year-old can do this, if 14-year-old can do this, anyone can. If complete beginner can do this, anyone can. Major news, 2 minutes. So please pay attention what's playing out on Nasdaq on every single chart. Can you do that? Because the exact same identical event playing out right now on Amazon. Are you surprised that Amazon collapsed? Catastrophic crash on Amazon, shock or not. Spectacular earnings, but Amazon in free fall? Oh no, and buyers are very weak on Amazon. But again and again and again, as I always encourage my students to backtest system going back years, this was Amazon in the month of April 2025, when it was a bliss to buy, not to sell Amazon. Rules are met, take a trade. Flawless and spectacular at 160. But how flawlessly Amazon collapsed from 244 is a spectacular reminder. Use your limitless brain and you will stop stressing out and you will stop trading on panic and noise. Because if trading on the news worked, every person on the planet would be Bill Gates. It does not work. That's it. Amazon in free fall from 250 proprietary reversal zone. Now collapse through 200. Correct? That's it. Major news on S&P and Nasdaq is out. Market selling off. In the course you learn to respect and obey this as your target. Again, we knew all of this well before it happened. And we'd love to see Nasdaq and S&P collapse completely again. And again to remind you. Remember where to exit. Remember where to enter. Remember where your stop is. That's it. All exactly the same. On every instrument, every time frame, every platform. Consumer confidence, pretty impressive. Richmond manufacturing is not. So how is it possible major news is so positive? This is extremely important news, but market selling off? Oh no. Reminding you, obey the rules and the sky's as a limit. Correct? That's it. So intelligent trader monitors right now the reversal zone again and again and again. Because when you can trade one, you can trade them all, including oil. Oil news tomorrow morning here, as you will witness live. So if you know where to buy at the bottom, on any chart, any time frame, any instrument, everything changes in your trading forever. This is a major obstacle S&P dealing with right now, to the upside. This is critical key event playing out in front of you live. But again and again and again, this is exact same level on oil, as you will witness tomorrow during oil news. So if you understand the power of this and you knew where to short oil from, let me take you back in case you missed the events in this trading room in the month of June, when US bombed around with extreme shortage of supply on oil. This was oil. Let's go back all the way to the month of April, shall we? Oil at critical key Alpha Fibonacci buy point. I learned so much from my students. Our student in Saudi Arabia told me they are not allowed to short, they only allowed to buy the market. Shock or not. Before I leave town, before I leave US, what do we discuss with my students? As US in negotiations with Iran, we discuss use your limitless brain and remember where to monitor for short, not long. So while Trump is lovey-dovey with Iran, everyone is shocked when all of a sudden Trump bombs Iran. CNBC is blasting shortage of oil, buy oil, not so fast. Oil collapsed from proprietary Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, reaching this level again and again and again. So when you're witnessing this proprietary, strategic, intelligent chess, and you understand the power of this, all you need to do is make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. 22 years of developing my own systems, recognized globally by top financial institutions. And for the last 20 years, my answer remains no. I choose freedom. I choose flip-flops. I choose my own schedule. Because I live and breathe what I do. Because when fathers bring in their children, when husbands bring in their wives, that's what it's all about for me. That's it. Hedge fund manager in London brought his son to the course. Listen to the podcast. Michael, my student for 15 years, this photo, 15 years old, brought his daughter when she was 12. She's a crypto trader now. So when you start using your limitless brain and you understand, when fathers bring in their children, when husbands bring in their wives, and mothers can trade NASDAQ with their children on their arms, and complete beginner trader can close his law practice and become prop firm trader, and friends bring in their friends, and students making movies about Fibonacci Trading Institute, all on my podcast section and students' testimonials. I don't do any marketing, barely any, ever. Trading room opens 3 hours per week. That's it. I do a couple of webinars per year. I spend all of my time teaching traders all over the world how to trade what you're witnessing playing out in front of you live. We're stuck in the middle on S&P. This will be war zone. Again, this was the best place to be. And again, doesn't matter. Do you want to trade one? Or do you want to trade weekly? Or do you want to trade monthly? Or do you want to trade Tesla or oil or NASDAQ or euro or crypto or US dollar? My goodness, what a shame, what a catastrophic collapse on US dollar. And you knew this well before the election, and you knew this well before tariff war. This was 2024. This was before the election. This is when lovey-dovey with the most powerful man on the planet and the wealthiest man on the planet is on. Here's months before the election. Intelligent trader understands, doesn't matter who will win, you know many months in advance where to short US dollar from. Here comes catastrophic crash. Bad news for us Americans who love to travel to Europe. This catastrophic crash continues. Very expensive for us Americans to travel to Europe. So bold pink line remains obeyed to the upside. Buyers are weak. That's it. And that's Alpha Fibonacci system across multiple time frames, multiple instruments, and you can trade on any platform you choose. 100,000% is your choice. That's it. So as the S&P continues higher and higher and higher, you witnessed ultimate reversals. You witnessed ultimate rules playing out in front of you live. As I said and spelled out, it's entirely different trading this morning. Completely different than it is yesterday. Entirely different. Pure and simple. That's it. And that's what I'm running right now. My goodness, 11 points S&P, voila. So what you will decide to trade is 100,000% your personal choice. It's not easy to teach, develop, and trade at the same time. But you make a personal decision, and as intelligent trader understands, when you finish the core course and you're invited to join my elite group of traders, you become blown away. So please review all the information on the website and understand. This is family affair. This is the reason I live and breathe what I do. If these traders can do it, so can you. So please view performance of my traders and understand. If complete beginner trader can become platform trader and trade anything, anyone can. From futures to stocks to forex to crypto to options. These are my friends for life. All I ask you is to make an effort. Doesn't matter if you are in Chicago, doesn't matter if you're in Dubai, doesn't matter if you're in London. 100,000% your personal decision on the time frame and instrument you trade. Absolutely no tricks, only treats. From magical words from my students. That's it. And that's the reason my answer to Goldman remains no, until the day Goldman let me work in flip-flops anywhere I wish. I need my waves. I need my flip-flops. I need my freedom. That's it. So that's my passion, that's my obsession. And that's what I do. As my incredible husband, core of my team, and graduate of the course, who will hold your hand and will help you with software installation if you are trading futures. When Pat finished my course 11 years ago, he said, I am developer for Ninja Trader 8. I can develop your system for Ninja. That's my team. Only 2 other people. I don't need anyone else. That's it. So please understand, when you take a look on the options available to you, option 1 and 3, lifetime system for all platforms. Software, absolutely not a requirement. The only requirement, Fibonacci retracement tool. But if you are on Ninja Trader 8, it comes with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. It's a lifetime license for only $1,000 more. Do not confuse lifetime Alpha Fibonacci software with Ninja 8 platform, please. Platform and software are 2 entirely different things. Private mentoring is always the most desirable option, savings $8,000. Group course, the most popular options, savings $5,000. Every single option includes video library modules you can view 24/7. Right now in the course, retired MDs, full-time business owners, heart surgeon, brain surgeon, professional athletes. From New York to New Jersey to Chicago to Dubai to London. That's it. And that's our global community of traders from all over the world. I live and breathe what I do. If you have any questions for me, do not hesitate to contact me. Simply pick up the phone and call. And again, when you come to the trading room, you can witness everything without any delays. Did we know that this would be a problem? Of course. Absolutely. Again, if price collapses until this level, for retail trader, it's a gift. It's a huge fight that continues, that you witnessed on Bitcoin, that you witnessed on US dollar, that you witnessed on Tesla, on Nvidia, on any instrument you choose. So if you would like to buy Nvidia, Tesla at the bottom and sell the top, if you would like to know where to exit your position on Amazon, if you would like to know how to short Bitcoin despite hype and how to buy Bitcoin at the bottom, the sky's the limit. That's it. So thank you, traders, so much. It is my joy and honor as you witnessing it all playing out live. Very important moment on S&P. Very important moment on NASDAQ. Absolutely no delays. All you have to do is make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. Again, this level is out, we're heading here. Buyers drastically more powerful this morning on both S&P and Nasdaq. So if you're down gambling, speculating, and ready to trade proprietary system proven all over the world since 2011, I look forward working with you. Views a movie student made about Fibonacci Trading Institute celebrating 14-year anniversary. As we already celebrated 15, he's just waiting for materials from me to make another movie. I live and breathe what I do. I'm very proud of our global community. All I ask you is make an effort. That's all you have to do. If complete beginners traders can do this, if children of my students can do this, anyone can. That's it. Any questions for me? Simply pick up the phone and call. +1 925 257 4298 in US, or click on Contact Us section and send me an email. Thank you, traders, so much. It's been my joy and honor. Let's take a break.